Hello, my name is Jason, and welcome to Banished. This is going to be my first series I'm going to do with you guys, and this is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to do this with a friend, so this is going to be Banished Switch. We're going to go and start a new city, and what's going to happen is between our two cities we're going to go back and forth, and hopefully keep it nice and entertaining for you guys. And my friend here is John, of course, and I was gonna name this Banished Switch. Sorry, my spelling is bad. We're gonna start with terrain type valleys, terrain size large, climate fair, disasters are gonna be off, and conditions are gonna be medium. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do random map seed. That'll be fine. And yeah, for this new series, we're gonna try to keep this going between the both of us for as long as it, as it lasts, and see what happens. I'm excited to do this. This is one of my first recordings, so you have to excuse me if my video is lazy or my audio is maybe just a little bit too high. But I think I could fix that in the future. But yeah, guys, I'm really pumped up to get this started, so let's go. Let's see what we got here. I like to keep the professions up. Oh, you guys hear that? That drum sound, that got me in a good mood right now. Yeah, that's one up in the beat, man. Dum 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 dum. Yeah, that's definitely a good beat to start us off with. It gives me a little bit of energy now. So, what I'd like to do is keep this map menu up. Of course, all the town information, not town information, but the information what's really important, log, stone, everything else, event log, and professions. And it seems like we have a nice starting point here. What I'm first going to do is going to add a second stockpile, just to have a second stockpile, really. It's just I like to collect stones and iron in the beginning, and so of course my first food source is going to be Gatherer's Hut, so I'm just going to go ahead and plant that somewhere out here. That seems a little bit far away. I want to keep it a nice round as much as possible to get a good food source going up, but not having my baddies to walk too far. So I guess that'll be fine for right now. Let's zoom up on that. I can't even see it really. I think it's around here somewhere. Gotta be. Oh, there it is. You see that? No, that's just where it ends. So I like to build a road in front of it, and just to keep my, get my baddies there faster. And start us off with 5 stone houses. I like to build stone houses at first. And yeah, just get a nice little feel of how it's gonna look later, especially with the roads and everything. I don't like to plan too far ahead. That's just the style of how I play. Maybe I know John plays a little bit different and has everything, sorted out of how he wants to build and everything like that. I'm kind of a little bit more, I would say, not chaotic, but definitely different style. So that's gonna keep this, of course, entertaining. So fishing dock there, and get that going there. Yeah, that double road system. I like that double road system. That's gonna keep, that's gonna make that look nice right there. And right in the middle, you know what we're gonna put right there? Oh yeah, baby, an orchard. Now that should be looking nice. Well, it's too large. Shit. Well, we could do right in the middle. We could go right from here to here. 14 by 6, and leave a little bit spaces on the edges. That'll be fine. And that orchard, oh, it's gonna be pears. That's fine. I'll get one farmer in there. just to take care of that for now. That's just gonna be our decoration for later, but that should be looking nice once that gets built up there. What else we have to do? We have our food source up here. As soon as I find it, yeah, there it is, Gather's hut. So, let's go ahead and collect a little bit of stone, not so much. That should be fine. A little bit of iron. And of course, a little bit of log. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some log over here near the mountain a little bit. And speed this up to 10 times, and let's get this started, guys. Like they said, like to do 4 builders. And this guy is already planting our seeds. That's great. So they're gonna start growing this year. The guys are really fast here getting stuff built. And oh, there goes the first house. This should be exciting. And look at those little trees. Look at that. Wow, that looks neat. That looks really cool. I like that idea of having those trees there. Yeah, my stone is low, of course. That's why I got you guys to get some stone. But let's go ahead and see who our lucky number winner 1 is here. 91, 2, 92, 96, 97. Oh, hi. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that name, but the Karis is definitely with this guy in this house. Definitely an interesting name. If you guys can pronounce that name, go ahead. I'm not gonna try it. So let's speed this guys back up. Well, definitely they're building the streets, but that's fine. At least one guy is building our next home. So we got Ibrahim, Renee, and Imi in this home. So that's fine. They'll start looking good. So I think I might have to collect a little bit more stone. Yeah, just a little bit more there. That'll be fine. And these guys are definitely fast about building that town center with a nice orchard there. And those trees are gonna grow in nicely there. That'll be a really change in you know, how they build stuff. Their food is definitely going lower. Oh, that's finished. Wow, that was fast. So let's go ahead and get 3 gatherers in there. At least, you know, to have a little bit of walk from there to here, but that'll be fine. That'll definitely be fine. They should get a good time back and forth. And see who the next lucky winner is of our next home. Wow, filled in with 5 people. So Santos, Madly, once again I'm not pronouncing that one. Later and Vinity are in this home. Yeah, logs is low. Of course, logs is low. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get some harvest trees up in here. Let's take some of those away from here. That's fine. And next up on the agenda is a Forester Lodge. Now, what I do is I don't place the Forester Lodge in the same area as my Gatherer's Hut. Reason says it is that sometimes the Gatherer's Hut can interfere with a Forester's Lodge, and I like to keep that a little bit farther away. So that's not right there. That should be a good place. Maybe just a little bit off-centered. No. Once I press the right button, that'll be fine. So they're just a little bit. No, that'll probably be a great place to have that. So once I can find it again, I like to put a dirt road in front of it. Once my dirt road wants to cooperate with me, and yeah. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna play for 5 years each. So this might be a longer episode, but yeah, that'll be fine. Avery and Lisbether. Okay, Lisbether, that's fine. We have only one more house to build. We just need a little bit more stone. They're collecting that right now, and they should be starting on this fishing dock as well. Oh, those trees grow nice. At autumn year 1, those trees are, you know, not able to harvest. They should be able at year 3, I think, or year 4, where they start collecting the fruits from those trees. So let's see who our last 2 homeless guys are, because I don't want to be homeless anymore. Get another gatherer up in here. Get that food going on. So it's almost... It's late autumn and we don't have too much firewood left over, but at least I can induce 2 people at home. Augusta and Adrian. Okay, that's fine. That's great. So they should be working on removing some of the stuff over there. I'm gonna go ahead and get a stockpile in. I like to put in a big stockpile, 8x8. Go for a double road system. Yeah, I like that. It makes this, you know, a little bit more spaceful and just makes the city look a little bit, you know, more important, bigger a little bit, you know. Of course, I don't have a double road system there, but that'll be fine. Are those guys going up here to the end of that? That will look nice. Now they're already starting. Oh, fishing dock is almost done. Wow, that's great. So I'm gonna get some. Puts down the 2 builders and get 2 fishermen in there. Now what is really important is to have a woodcutter. That's my next priority right now, because I've finished pretty much everything else except for the Forester's Lodge. Now he's gonna be walking quite a while ways if I'm gonna put it over here. So I'm kinda gonna put it. Yeah, I'm gonna put it some here in the near from the here in the near. I mean, not too far away. I mean, he's gonna have a decent walk back and forth, but that's what the laborers are there for. So that's gonna go in. And yeah, we have plenty of stone right now. Plenty of stored iron, and yeah, definitely. But they're gonna put it in the hunting cabin, of course, for our next to get our clothes situated with. That's also gonna go here in the near from the gatherer's hut. And well, this music is a little bit loud for me, but next episode I'm gonna go ahead and turn it down. Or wait a second, I'm gonna turn it down right now because this is just a little bit too loud for me for music. Okay, that'll be fine. Yeah, the music was just a little bit too loud for me, guys. Sorry, I had to go ahead and turn it down a little bit. I promise it won't come again. No, did I put the hunting camp? Yeah, I put it behind that. Okay. Well, that's fine. At least I could still run a road right behind that. So that's gonna be an interesting build. I kind of placed it wrong, so let's speed this up. We're at late winter year 1. 22 tools, 12 coats. I don't know if they're high coats. I think they are. Yeah, the high coats and iron tools. And while we're at it, I'm gonna go ahead and put in our next stone home right next door, because we should have enough for to build that stone home. I'll just collect a little bit of stone, what's ever left here in the near, just a little bit, and collect a little bit of iron. That's right there. That should be great. And I have enough logs, so once that woodcutter gets in, I don't know, I think I'll just increase priority of it. 5 times is better than none. Oh yeah, they're gonna get that complete. That's great. So spring year 2, and I like to just keep this up at times 10. I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty much used to the game by now that I can have it running at this speed, and hopefully my firewood will last. Springtime shouldn't be able to. They shouldn't use that much firewood, but with that new home going in, might be difficult. But that new home's gonna go in after this woodcutter, and probably during when this forest lodge is gonna be built. Oh, that woodcutter is gonna be built fast, so I'm gonna assign one person to be woodcutter. And these guys are definitely fast. So, okay, fuel limit. I'm just gonna set it at 300. That's fine for right now. That's plenty of firewood. And once this gets built, I'll just set that as well. And this guy will collect stone and iron, I believe, to make some more place for trees, if I'm correct. But these guys are definitely walking a long distance to get to that forest lodge. So I'm just gonna add another 2 homes right here in the near, and they'll get working on those as well. And collect the definitely stone is just a resource that if you have a good map on and it comes off, it's good to get it. Get the stone from the ground first before you go ahead and mine. Get the stone cutters. So we have that finished. So how many do I want to put in? Well, I'm gonna put in 2 and 1 builder. 1 builder for now. That's fine. I want 2 laborers, so that's definitely gonna go in there. Log limit, I'm gonna put it up to 600, just to have that up there. I like to have that double as much as the fuel limit. So these guys should be then collecting some stone and some other stuff. Hopefully, if I'm correct. Okay, that's a woodcutter. That's fine. I don't see them collecting anything right now. Oh, he's building that. Okay, that's fine. He's collecting. He's building my hunting cabin. So I'm gonna have 1 hunter. Yeah. Now I'm gonna get the other gatherer out of there and put in 2 hunters, just because I want an early jump on leather, and this is gonna be filled pretty much. Really pretty fast, so I'm gonna consider and add a second storage barn right down here. And I'm gonna build that as well, so that'll be pretty much more in the near than having to walk, you know, a bigger distance, you know. So I have my 2 hunters in there. That's fine. I'm gonna bring some meat in. 3 gatherers is just fine. 2 fishermen is fine. I'm gonna actually, yeah, that's fine. That's fine for right now. We're in early winter's year 2. Time does fly, and they're building this new home over here in my town center. This should, yeah, this hasn't done anything yet, but they have definitely grown from year 1, and this is year 2. So maybe I think this year, in year 3, they might produce fruit, some pears. So that'll be great to have that going, and I could get 1 farm going if I wanted to. So I might go ahead and do that. Just somewhere over here, maybe. in the backyard. So make it look like a backyard type of farm. 15, 14 by 8. I like those sizes. It's a good tip from Jamie. He definitely said that, you know, if you have educated workers, one person is enough for that whole field, and they'll produce a quite amount good of food. So yeah, thanks Jamie for that tip. And somebody has moved in. Yeah. Okay, we got two 18 years olds moved in there, so that's fine. They are collecting more stone, and iron should be more than enough. But the number of tools are definitely going down. So blacksmith, I'm just gonna kind of put him in here near the storage barn. Well, not like directly near it. We'll turn this around. I'll put it next to the stockpile. That'll be fine. And they'll definitely get working on that, because I don't like to have a low tool value. Definitely, hopefully that'll be built before it gets too out of hand with tools. Because once these guys get no tools, it gets kind of bad. They don't produce as much, and I like to keep the I can't even say it, producing number up. So, we definitely are getting a yield this year, 22%, and see, you can start to see them grow here on the trees. That's like, you get to see them, you know, the little yellow pears, I guess, grow on the trees a little bit. Once that yield goes up a little bit, you get to see them more and more grow, which I find really cool. So this is almost done there. 6. Well, I don't have that much stored stone, but I have definitely enough iron. So they're gonna finish this house, and that's the next house right there. I'm just gonna keep an eye on that house, see how long it's gonna take them to build that, and go back here to my orchard. Oh, 62%. Wow. Now that's gonna bring in some fruits this year. He's gonna start to, you know, get that done. Oh, Emmy and Leather is up there. Okay, that's fine. That's great. And early fruits, I find that a good idea. You know, get some nice fruits going up in there, and definitely that's gonna be a good jump on that. But I'm gonna go ahead and increase priority on this blacksmith, and cut me down some trees on that corner. That'll be fine. So late summer 3, and this 99%. So he should be harvesting this anytime now, early autumn, if I am correct. Should be. I'm gonna get 2 builders in, 2 farmers. Let's see how many pairs I'm gonna get. Oh, 200. 3%. 5%. Now see, that goes back up a little bit. But we got 280 pairs, looks like. Oh, 350. So they definitely are using those pairs, which is good jump in food count. So that's great. And the next thing is gonna go up is my crop field. Let's see how well. Yeah, that's a lot of stone. That's a lot of stone. I did tell them to get that stone over there, but maybe they just need a little jump on stone. That should be enough stone. Iron is 55. I can always collect this iron here, which I'm gonna do. Get a jump of iron. And logs, yeah, they should be collecting these logs over here soon. Or trees anyway. I'm gonna get one more person on Forester. That log count up a little bit more. They're definitely using a lot of logs. Yeah, reserve of firewood is low. That's not good in the winter time. And we collected 350 pears. See how many are in here. 204. So that's a good amount of pears still left over. As soon as this field is done, I'm gonna go ahead and start that, and that should be planted in spring of year 4. Okay, so let's see what we got here. What crop do we have? Cabbage or wheat? Let's go for wheat. Let's go for wheat. That'll be fine. And one of my workers, one of my guys should be able to work there. Yeah, one at each. That's fine. Okay. And this should be getting done really fast. So I'm gonna get a blacksmith accorded to make me some tools because I'm really low on tools. 3 tools. So that got built just in time, I would say. There you go. Iron tools. I like to keep that limit set at 50 at first. That's fine. And I think the next thing they're gonna build is this one over here, the storage barn there. So that'll be great. That or even the house. So yeah, just keep that going. Oh, see, this guy's they're already doing wheat. And seems like women do always the hardest work in this game. Those awful women. I mean, really, heads up to them. They definitely keep this town going. Without the women in this game, I don't think the men would even bother with going out and, you know, doing their things, you know. I leave it all to the women. Like, go out the house, woman. You need to go out and work. So anyway, I'm gonna just put a nice little road around here. Definitely 2-sided road. Just have a nice spaceful, you know, place here. I might put another crop field back here. Let's see if I can get a 14 by 8. 14 by 6. 14 by 8. See, I'm gonna kinda have it behind those houses. That's 14. So where do I have it? Right here, maybe? 14. 14 by 8. Now that's gonna be right behind those houses. So that's gonna be a good jump on food as well. Get that builder down. One builder is fine. 2, I think the laborers are more important right now than a builder. Oh, that second home went in. That's great. So we got a population of 27. Summer of year 4. Storage barn is getting finished. Let's see how much leather I have. Leather, I have 30. So I have 2 clothes. So that's the next thing to get in, is that tailor. Now what I like to do is try to keep the tailor up here in the near. Maybe from both storage barns, so you know, not too far away from the hunting cabin as well. So that should go in really good. And I'm gonna go ahead and add some stone homes up here. 2, 3 stone homes, just for the gather and for the hunting. And that's gonna cause me to get even more stone over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and collect a lot of stone in that corner. Iron as well. That's fine. We should be collecting that iron as well sometime soon. So wow, this guy is already at the limit, 52 limit. That's crazy. Well, I'm just gonna keep it there. That's fine. Well, we have no clothes right now, so it's important to try to get that finished. This tailor finished. We're on autumn, year 4. My time is almost done with you guys. And then it's gonna be John's turn. But keeping that food count up is definitely important. And right now it's doing a good job since I put that wheat field in. And this new crop field is gonna go in pretty soon. Well, it would be great if I could get this tailor in. They're just taking their sweet old time getting stone. No, they definitely are they working on it? I don't even see if they're working on it. No, there's still X's on the stone out here, so they still have to collect all that stone. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna go ahead and prioritize this a couple times. And maybe they can get it done by spring of year 5. I'm hoping. If not, John has to carry on with it, but come on guys. I know you can do it. It's early winter. You guys can do it. Oh, I have 4 laborers. That's great. So, I'm gonna up my gatherer back to 4, just for food count. And, forester, I'm gonna go also for 4, to keep that wood count up. So they should be collecting... Yeah, they collected a lot of stone, log, and iron. So they do clear out most of the area here for from stones and all that good stuff. So come on guys, 4 stone. 4 stone, it's late winter. I'm just gonna post this up here because I know that this is very important to get that up. These guys are gonna be cold. I mean, they are cold. I mean, it's a good weather and temperature right now. 32, 30. It's pretty cold, yeah. I wouldn't want to work out in that cold weather with just a leather jacket on, because that doesn't really keep you warm for long. But that's all they had back then, I guess, you know, these bennies, you know. But later on, when I get some sheep in here, or John, we'll be making some warm coats and keep these bennies nice and warm for the winter, and have them more productive. But we have plenty of tools, 52 tools. That's a good jump start on that. Leather should be doing great, 34. This is also getting nice filled up with leather and the whole food. Just my woodcutter is a little bit behind, but that's fine. I'm gonna get another. Well, I have a couple people. I'm gonna get another fisherman, 2 fishermen, and yeah, maybe 1 home next to the tailor, like here, like it belongs, like a home right next to it that belongs there, and right next to the blacksmith as well. And they'll be getting those homes done as well. Oh. Langsam, 1 time. Okay. So I did get that done in late spring. It's now late spring. So I'm gonna get the tailor up in there. Oops. Close the wrong window. So, yeah, that teller is now done. And it's late spring of year 5. Oh, I can get the crop field in. Cabbage. Very nice. We get a third farmer in. Well, that one fisherman we can get back. And, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We're gonna switch it back to John on this, see what he has in store for you guys. So, enjoy the next episode with him, and I'll see you next episode.